Morning from Letchworth Pool. A weekend, what a week, a great week. Good, bad and ugly. It's great to be back swimming. One thing I have done to really sort of put myself up, I've forgotten how much I love swimming. Not just because it's great sort of for swimming and everything else, but it gives me headspace, and within that headspace then I've got time to think and plan, which I don't think we take time out a lot of the time just to do that kind of stuff. So so that's really good to be back doing that. It's been a hell of a week. Thank you all. It's overwhelming, actually, the support that's come, and I'm looking down in here into you and so thank you so much. It's great, sort of when the messages I've got, the rounds of support, it's left me quite humble and quite emotional, because I thought I'd do this, and the reason why I put it out publicly is because it forces you really to do something, and if you fail at this you look a right muppet, so that's not quite what I want to do. The week itself, busy, very busy, 3 gigs at the weekend, which is always carnage food wise. You just don't know what you're doing, especially one's in a pub, one's at a holiday camp, one's in a hotel. And then the only thing I'll note on that is Sunday night there wasn't any food at the gig, so I did what everyone would do in that situation, is slug a last glass of wine and go to sleep. That way, hey, it happens. Rant of the week: motorway service stations. I have to comment on this. I don't normally use them. I try and avoid these places because they loom on the side of the road as these kind of monsters that are going to take over the world. And I'm sure when they blow the planet up, these are the only things that will remain standing. But I was coming back from the Jerry Springer show last Wednesday, which is very good. Go and see it. It's in Manchester though, but it's an amazing show. That aside, I was coming back. I got caught short. It's about sort of 1 o'clock in the morning, usual kind of. I need to just put some petrol in to get home, and fuel. Caffeine's always a good thing to get home. And on that note, there's always the Haribos, but I'll talk about that in a minute. The clue really is with these places, as you're driving off, you see the price of petrol, which was $1.46. So the petrol's fat to start with. So you're doomed, because if that's going to be, I can get $1.20 at Costco's, so it's that kind of puts you in a bad mood anyway. It's like, oh god. So I only ever put a tenner in to get me off the motorway. Then you go into the den of iniquity, and really, when you're in these places, the Halloween music should be playing, because it is mildly offensive to the senses. And I'm excluding your Marks and Spencers. This is, I think, there's a BP garage along the way, so it's just a classic garage with a coffee in the corner, and the coffee is always sort of out of sight, normally with cups that have been half used still around and it's not been cleaned up. And so you have your coffee, and then the water's beside the coffee, so far so good. Then you run the gauntlet. You have to pay for this stuff. Now, running the gauntlet in the motorway service stations involves walking past everything of every colour: purple, yellow, red, green. It's all bright colours. But what's inside all those bright colours? Chocolate. What colour's that? Oh, can't comment on that. But it really is an offensive journey. And it's one of my crutches. I have to admit, I'm the classic, on the way to a gig or on the way home from a gig, meal deal, packet of crisps, sandwich, and what used to be a Diet Coke, and I've actually cut that now. It's a separate story. But so and then when you actually pay on the counter, it's all pound off. Everything is designed to throw sugar in your face. And did I? Yeah, I had an hour and a half drive to get home, and I need a bit of a sugar rush. So a bag of Haribos will always see you home. I'm not saying it's right, but I just had to comment on the motorway service station, because avoid these places. They're not good for you. Back training, back swimming. I have to thank Steph and Sam for really kicking my butt. And they are now officially pains in the butt. They are actual pains. Because when I wake up in the morning, I actually have a pain in my butt. So the right one is Steph and the left one is Sam. So they're both of them. At least I get to sit on them all day. But yeah, ouch, gun, ouch, feeling it. enjoying it. Hopefully not too boring. I'm going to try and keep these short. But end of day 7, technically.